Lovely jubbly. Right.
Where are we? Bring this up on the other machine. In the tube.
In the tube. On Facebook as well, mate.
Oh, and on Facebook.
Oh,
Excellent.
we're everywhere. Everywhere.
We're live. I've just got this reflection back on my
It's all the
glasses
glare
now.
anyway.
Yeah. I need to get some anti-glare.
Hey.
Some diffusers.
Evening.
Evening, Andy.
In the house. He's in the house. Facebook testing. So if you're on Facebook, click and accept so we can see who you are. Otherwise, it will just come up Facebook user.
Yeah.
It's nice to know who's talking. So this is going to be a really quick 20 minutes, half an hour stream. It's not going to be an hour stream. Gustav is in there. You seriously need to download it. Face up.
Yeah, you change your face in FaceApp.
Why do I want to do that? Right, so we got some people. Some people are in the house, so let's do this. Got a brew as well. Got a brew.
Right.
Oh.
Colin got a brew.
Got a mouse.
Got a mouse.
Got a glove puppet.
It's a puppet, so no, it's not going to be 120
got an empty glass.
It's not 120 minutes. Okay, that's that. Okay, Harry Potter.
Mr. Edwards is back.
He's in there. Loving the graphics. Excellent. Thanks, Jeremy. Cool. Yeah. So, what is the discussion of the after party tonight?
I'm just looking at what Max has done to the symbol on his his profile picture.
Hey, what have I done?
Not Max, sorry, Jeremy.
Oh.
He's tweaked the Scout logo. Brave man.
No, I think that's been around, that one.
But the arrowhead with the promise sign.
Yeah.
I've not seen that before.
That was in one of the emails this week.
I'm
sure.
Good. Didn't know about that, Jeremy. Well,
Mark, evening, mate. How you doing? You okay? All good. Good. So another successful stream.
Hey.
It would have been.
That's for Jeremy. Evening, Jeremy.
It would have been 100% if Max didn't click his mouse and then take his webcam off.
I know. I am just. I know.
Could have been.
I need to switch to this other mouse I've got here that's got no buttons on it, apart from the two on the top.
You get it from a media center, or is it print? No, it's
Print
media
center.
center. Print center.
Is it media center? Print
so
center.
it's media. I think they've rebranded it as media.
Okay.
You can download it. I downloaded a whole load of things.
Yeah.
You can get new backgrounds. You can get backgrounds like this. So I'll take you off. So they've got a whole load of new backgrounds. So this one is for the Great Indoors, but there's lots of different backgrounds, and they've really changed it all. And you can get videos. And what's cool actually is now they've got some ambassadors as well who have pre-recorded videos to say, congratulations, you've got your Chief Scout Gold Award or your Bronze Award or your Silver Award, and then you can send those videos onto your young people, and that's all free on the Brand Center. So you can do that. Good night. So you can download all that kind of extra scouty stuff and then send it to young people, which is really cool.
Just logging in now.
This evening has got to be celebrating that everything was going well and did go on except for Max switched his cam off because of his.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Arnold. You guys smashed it tonight. Well done. Excellent, Jeremy. Thank you very much. It's good. Are you using Basic or Pro? For Zoom, I guess. Pro. So if you get the Zoom Scout account, it comes as a Pro account, so you can get the breakout rooms as well. Cool. So yeah, another really good stream. It's quite annoying. Old people shouldn't be allowed these. He's dicing with bear. I think he's dicing with. He's dicing because he's spent another week with me on the IT team, trying to get this more better. Yeah, I remember this week. What? Greatness way off. Done with. Oh God, my scouts sung that for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Have you, Max and Colin? Have you heard of that song? Then they turned into dumb. Dumb ways to die. Dumb way, and then they would sing really, really stupid. Am I using Basic or Pro for StreamYard? It is the Pro, so we pay for this. Yeah. So yeah, it's not really hiding it how we do it now. On Facebook, it will tell you how we do it. On YouTube, it doesn't tell you how we do it. But the secret is out there now, so there's no point. And I think we're in week 12 now, so if people are going to nick this idea, people have already nicked it. So it's like the Three Musketeers in old age. Hang on a minute.
Oh dear.
Two Musketeers in that old age.
Not that much
It's
younger.
another game. Yeah. Dumb Ways to Die is a game as well. Yeah. Pro Mark. Yeah, it's been really frustrating. For all of us, we got a team behind us on First YouTube as well. So we've been streaming, we've been testing, and we finally have kind of cracked it. Thankfully, lockdown is still going ahead, and scouting is still banned, so we can still use First YouTube for a while. So it's frustrating because there's lots of software out there, guys, and we're trying to work out how we're going to stream, and we use another software that was recommended that turned out to be not very good and unreliable. And then I did a YouTube consultation with someone who kind of recommended that we use StreamYard, and away we go. We've not had any technical issues like the last kind of stuff that we've had. We've had a few issues like last week with CraftCam, because we were trying to be a bit too clever, and now we worked it out. So, week one of no technical problems. It's good.
A little bit of post editing, but we get there.
We've got to get a bit of post. I had a few comments about what's it? Really bad over Mark's frustration, but tonight I really enjoyed it. Yeah, Andy. No, thanks very much. I think you know how frustrated I've been over the past couple of weeks because you know how I want to get it perfected. People have been asking me, how did I get Ed Stafford on board? Should I tell him?
You could keep some things.
All right, I won't tell you. But if you fast forward rewind 9 minutes ago, you told you the answer. Can I answer Siri? Go
We
for
can
it.
try.
We may choose not to answer or answer you.
Yeah, Leo,
offline.
it's really, I think, Leo, just, it's really careful. Just, yeah, if it's a personal question about you and your scouts and explorers, just be very careful that this is going on Facebook and going on YouTube. So if you want to email us or Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, that's probably better than posting it here. Would you say that, Max and Colin? If it's a real personal question. Yeah.
Yep.
So Leo, just be very careful. Yeah. I stole it. No, I didn't steal it. It's open to all, Jeremy. Okay, so can I ask for an idea for the indoor scout badge for scouts for physical?
Yeah, go on.
Or
They're
we're looking for
us for an
ideas to
idea.
give.
A physical bit. Okay, so I talked about this in one of my badges where I talked about doing, oh, my webcam's falling though, really. Where I talked about doing the Olympics indoors. So it was like using your longest room or like the hallway, and you can use it as the triple jump. And we did javelins to make a fun Olympics in your living room.
So here we go. Let me go back to Leo's question. Okay, so what do you say to scouts and explorers who think scouting is babyish? Or other words, how many people have walked on the moon that have been scouts or Eagle Scouts in scouting? How many people have been to both poles that have been scouts? A lot. And don't worry about it, because they're the ones that are missing out. You know, in scouting, there is just so much fun. The skills you learn, thank you in the chat there for the numbers. The skills you learn set you up for later life. Your Chief Scout Gold and your D of E. Okay, so lots of schools do D of E. Great. Lots of kids do D of E. But the ones that set you apart, Chief Scout Gold, Queen's Scout. And if you put those on, so a very big employer in the Northwest said to us, you know, if somebody has a Duke of Edinburgh, we'll look at the CV. If somebody has a Chief Scout or a Queen Scout, they get an interview. And that's because the extra effort and things that you've put in during your scouting stand you in big stead, because they know that you've got the skills. They know that you've got commitment. They know that you've got lots of energy and had experience above and beyond everybody else that's gone through school, university, college, whatever, because they know all about what's happened in scouting. And look at the adventures and stuff that we're doing. And as John just put there, job interview mentioned scouts goes a long way. Even putting on CVs, you're a scout leader, into companies goes a long way, because it's showing that commitment. It's showing, a bit of volunteering, but it shows that you're committed to doing things, and you say you do something, you do it.
And also,
so sorry, Mark, go on.
No, I was listening to Anna from Wait You're a Scout today, her podcast. Really, I would highly recommend today's episode. All right. And it's with a guy, Max, I don't know if you know him, but Colin probably will, a guy called John May.
Don't know John May. No.
No? Okay, so John May is the chair of Oxford Scouts, but he is the the world secretary of the Duke of Edinburgh, and he's very high up in scouting. He's the president of the World Overseas Scouts. Very nice man. I've met him a few times, chatted to him a few times, and he's going to actually come on the Big Man in the Woods vlog, and we're going to interview, but that's irrelevant. But today's vlog, today's podcast, and Leo, I would recommend you listen to this, okay? So it's Wait, You're a Scout podcast with John May. It came out today. And he was talking exactly what you just said, Max, about how he got his career where he is now, okay? And he said it wasn't by luck. It was through scouting, okay? So he put scouting on a lot, that he was a cub, a scout, an explorer, or no, it was a rover then, or whatever it was, a leader, cub leader, and all the extra stuff he's got on. And every panel he had on, someone was to do with scouting, okay? And how he got the position in the Duke of Edinburgh Award is the lady who interviewed him, her husband was a cub leader, and she knew how much effort he put into being a cub leader behind the scenes and for the young people. And what skills scouts and scout leaders had, and he jumped the queue just because of that scouting stuff. Popped out so much.
So let's look at the other way. Who are the scout ambassadors? So people wouldn't be scout ambassadors backing scouting if it was babyish, if it was other words.
Yeah.
Tim Peake, astronaut. Steve Backshall, natural.
Stafford.
Wild and Ed Stafford.
Warwick
Davis. Dwayne. Anita Rani. Megan Hine. Helen Glover. Ellie Simmons. Julia Bradbury. Chris Evans. They're all ambassadors. They all support everything that happens. So the thing to do is to say to people, well, why don't you come along? Why don't you come along? And
Barack Obama wasn't.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Why don't you just come along and try it for a couple of nights? Tell your scout leader, let's do something that shows them what scouting is all about.
One of my ex-scouts got his job over due to his scouting. He told me that in his interviews, he needs to mention scouts. They didn't want to know about school, his ethics, his president, all they wanted about his Queen Scout Award. And your Queen Scout Gold Award is one thing I really wish I could get. But I wasn't in scouting as a young person. But the amount of effort that you have to put in to get that award just shows all your commitment. I was in scouts as a young man, and whilst I was having... It's just peeping over. Yeah, I think it says it all. Yeah. Thank you for words. No, I think. And you get bullied in every kind of thing, though, don't you?
Why do we do it? As a leader, I've done experiences that I wouldn't have done. Just sat watching soaps and sitting on my, doing nothing. I've been Switzerland with the Scouts, loved it. Went canyoning, that was an experience and a half. Trying to 50-foot wet abseil in a full wetsuit down the side of a road into a big canyon on a boiling hot day. I felt like a really hot seal that day. But all the hikes and everything else that we've done, the kayaking, just huge amounts of experience that I've gained personally, and the Scouts have absolutely loved it. All the young people have loved it. And the best one for me is I ran a camp. So I ran a science camp, and I got Manchester University in, and they just sent a load of students, and they if you're talking about Switzerland, it was Kandersteg. And we were doing rockets and water rockets, and this group of beavers walked past as we were letting all these rockets off, and they just went. One of the beavers just round and said, "When can I be a scout?" And that was it. That was just great. But absolutely, I've loved it. So we've got a couple of questions there we need to.
Can I answer that one?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I was just going to say for your Chief Scout Gold, Leo, have a word with your scout leader, and if you're going to join Explorers as well as doing young leadership, have a chat with them. There'll be some extended time you can be allowed to get the bits that you're missing. And if it's just an outdoor expedition, I'm sure they'll make everything available to you if it can be done.
Yeah, absolutely, Mark.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Just have that conversation.
Yeah. I agree, Colin.
So we've got scanning down. We had a question. It was Charlotte was asking a question about physical.
About the indoor physicals.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's Charlotte's question? Have we got that?
I think Charlotte was after some ideas of how to do some physical bits whilst indoors.
Andy gave a really good. I didn't even think of Joe Wicks. Joe Wicks is doing PE 9 o'clock every day, which is actually now he's only doing 3 days a week now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's calming it down slightly now. But there's Joe Wicks. Bear is doing some on his channel about British military, but
have you seen Bear's stuff?
That's like tough stuff. I'd start at the lower end, but it might just be 10 laps of your garden a day. Yeah. And then you build
Captain Tom did.
Absolutely.
And the new baby.
Yeah. And then you build it up to 15 laps or 20 laps. And then you always, think about simple things like that, or just a simple routine that's to your physical capabilities. Because
I was going to say, measure your garden and then find out how far it is to walk up Snowdon or something like that. And then work out how many laps of your garden you've got to do to say you've walked Snowdon.
And if you don't have a garden, you could do up and down the stairs to Everest.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
And Everest has a really good connection with scouting as well.
Yeah, it does.
I think John said, help is always available. Yeah.
Yeah. So Gustavo's asked a question that we kind of when the current 9:42.
I'm in the same situation where I have 8 scouts that needed expedition challenge. I mean that same thing. Same problem.
And we've got everything else. That's right, Jeremy. We've got everything else up to expedition.
Yep.
So you can plan it, but you can't walk it yet. But as soon as lockdown is over, then you can start planning the walk and doing the walk. Even if you don't do that, did you go for Duke of Edinburgh Bronze? Then the practice for Duke of Edinburgh Bronze can count towards your expedition, and doing that. So I think there's, the Scout Association have understood that and they've extended the time to complete, because there's a lot of scouts now who've done everything bar the expedition, and it is not going to stop them getting that Chief Scout Gold. They just need to do it so that they can get it.
So, Mark, how have you bent the rules for expedition? That'll be very interesting to know. Your side. Jeremy saying just extended time to gain badge. Yeah, they've done it for a year. It's happening for us leaders. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So I'd look at what you did on lockdown, what everybody's been doing, how the community's come together.
Absolutely.
Scouting.
We're doing the prep thing, getting them to do a short local hike thing, getting them a camper home.
The rules are bent.
I think it's flexible is the word.
Yeah.
See, so as leaders, we have a set of rules, a set of badge requirements,
guidance.
Yeah. Guidance. That's right. But it's guidance, and that's all it is. If the young person has done to the best of their ability what's needed, tick. That's what it's about. So here's the here's the interesting one, because on on a Thursday night is my normal scout night, so I'd normally be down the hut, and it's the same for Mark, same for Colin. So I think it might not be every week, but we might still do something. But I'm not quite sure what that something is.
Maybe we do one night of a weekend or something like that.
Yeah, something
or an afternoon or an extended show.
That's how first YouTube Scout Group started, Gustavo. I think I explained this to you before. I can't remember, but yeah, my scouting is a Thursday night. Max is a Thursday night, and Colin came aboard as well, and his scouts is a Thursday. My webcam's falling over, and that's the main reason why we done scouts is to continue our scouts.
Getting seasick watching your camera.
Is to continue our scouting going. And that's why it's on a Thursday. And to be honest, we still haven't had this discussion about where first YouTube Scout Group is going. We honestly haven't had this discussion.
Not yet.
It's going to happen. It's gonna, it will happen at some point. But I think if scouting face-to-face continues, will first YouTube Scout Group continue? It will continue, but it's not going to be every week.
But let's not worry about that now. Let's deal with that
in
the future. Let's do something.
And face-to-face scouting in England isn't going to return for a long time. Let's put it that way. I can't say too much. Let's see what other comments that we've had.
I like Alison's comment now. I can't imagine not having a Thursday night meeting. We're like a proper scout troop. It'd be great to be able to do something.
Yeah, it has. It's been awesome. Have guest presenters. We will. After groups, Thursday memories of first use of Gabriel after party. Yeah. No, it's been great. It's just, comments like this, but me, Max, and Colin talk a lot. We've been friends through scouting, and in particular Bush Scout. So we do talk all about this, and we have it's becoming like a proper scout group because we have all those in jokes and starting clicking, and we're looking forward to seeing people, and it's great. And then we're having all these silly jokes about the squeaky chair group. There's been a whole load of stuff.
Honey roast ham.
Huh?
Honey roast ham.
Honey roast ham, yeah.
Make a circle.
There you go. Constantine hasn't been on, and he's gone back to school, and he's had a real big increase in homework, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah. I remember when in 2020, all those years, oh God, can you imagine? I remember 2020, we had a lockdown. We had this idea of starting our own internet scout group. And you remember every week, nothing happened, the internet went down, and they'll be like, so, Granddad, what's the internet? Because there'll be something new, won't there? Or there's YouTube. What was YouTube? We'll have to do it. The first wobbly webcams go, oh God.
Very good.
Don't talk about
the wibbly wobbly web.
Wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly wibbly. We can do that.
You're still going to be wibbly wobbly.
What else are we having? Keep Stone Spirit Scout going while lockdown having first YouTube Scout groups on Thursday. Excellent.
It's one of our objectives, isn't it? Is to have something for the young people to do. They don't know us, we don't know them, but we're providing a level of scouting that they hopefully enjoy, and we've seen that they enjoy the stuff that they send in.
It's been weird, hasn't it? Because the three of us know each other, but we don't know who the young people are joining, and now after 2-3 months, we're slightly getting to know the young people and stuff, and it's been really good. Mark, has the washing up been done? Look, check this out. Oh,
no,
I don't know. No. Oh, and now the freaking webcam bloody thing. Are you worried about low numbers? I got asked to do this in a vlog during the week. We'll come
We
back.
will.
to
We
that
will
in 2 seconds.
adapt. We will
Well, I'll
adapt
come
to
back
it.
in-
Well, I think there'll be a kind of fluctuation. Big word for that, because a lot
Need to
of
bring a bottle, Jezza.
a lot of groups will see an increase because of the stuff we're doing, and young people will hopefully want to join them going forward. So
Well-
I'm hoping it's an increase, but there could be a decrease as well.
And I put on Big Man in the Woods during the week because I saw it on First Facebook, and I copied it, her comment about a decrease both from leaders and young people, and it got me thinking. Because Big Room face is back, yeah, probably. She was saying that she thinks that leaders will go decrease because they've realized they've got all this valuable time on their hands now, and 12 weeks they've been doing extra stuff or spending more time with the family, where before they were always doing scouting stuff every night. As leaders, we know we're always doing some sort of scouting, and then she's realized, actually, this isn't as important as what I thought it was, and it just struck a chord. I was like, I haven't thought about that before, you know. So I noticed that in the UK and many other countries, you've scout meet on weekdays and during the night, where in Brazil, we've spoken about this before. That's a really, really good thing. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, I've got a scout group that has a beaver colony that meet on a Sunday afternoon, and that's been quite successful for them. It's the only section in any of our groups that meet on a weekend and during the daytime.
And one of the Muslim groups that I've been working with for the past 2-3 years, been amazing. They meet on a Saturday, and all sections, Beavers, Cubs, and Scouts and Young Leaders, or they hire a school. They have the big main hall and then some outbuildings.
Okay.
And one group will have to use the outdoor. I don't know how. I call it a pen at school, like a cage. I don't know what the official word is. I don't know. But one of the sections would always have to go outdoors because they've only got the hall and an outbuilding. So they, from me, got Coleman shelters and stuff as well. And they run from 10 till 2 or something like that on every Saturday. They do a big session. It's really, really good. I think initially numbers will decrease, but after a few months of doing alternate activities, you're going to lose 20 scouts. I don't think I'll lose that. I think I will lose scouts because some haven't been in touch. Yeah. It's all about offering opportunities in which we... Yeah. Absolutely, Mark. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We can just the same.
Yeah, I agree with Mark Arnold on that one. Well, my time doing scout stuff has increased over this time. It's been non-stop.
Definitely. That's the pleasures of being a DC then.
Yeah. Gibbers Colony meets Saturday mornings. Leo, to keep me busy over time, I've been doing badges. Yes, I saw your post. That's awesome, Leo. Well done. Aston Cross is the same as working. I've furloughed, and it's made me reevaluate my employment and what I do to achieve. So it'll be to stand a reason. It's for the same leaders. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this has been a bit of a kick in the pants for the world.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are reevaluating what they're doing and looking at this going, really?
Move Cubs from Friday to Tuesday during lockdown so I can get my weekends back. Although, yeah, 65 members. Wow, that's good. When do we get paid to be leaders?
We get paid with happiness of seeing the young people achieve things.
Ah, well said. Well said.
Yeah, I like that. And gaining experiences ourselves.
Yeah.
Skills for life, practically. Yeah.
I can only thank Terry and Bushgat for the majority of stuff I've learned over the last few years.
Oh, 100%, mate. 100%. Oh, Leo. I wouldn't need a real job.
Uh,
Oh, Leo. That didn't make sense. My Cubs will be. Oh,
I've just realised why Andy's. Look, I just saw Andy's post come up before with his picture, and then he's on it, and then the next picture is holding 2 big pies, and I'm kind of like, I'm just realised he's using YouTube and Facebook.
oh,
He's trying to confuse us.
Yeah, and I think this is the main reason why I joined scouting. To be honest, is to make friends. I wasn't.
Maybe us three could be friends one day.
What? Why do we want to do that?
Well, maybe not you, Mark. I'll be all right with Max.
Who's this?
Oh,
No, very true, Bridget. Very true.
The burgers.
The burgers.
Oh, burgers.
Another great show. It's OSM Badge at Home, and the scouts finally working out that OSM.
Yes, that's a good bit of news. That's a good bit of news.
Actually, to go to this, right? I'll answer this. It wouldn't be as much fun if paid, and that is 100% true. And I'll tell you why. Right? So, Colin only worked this out a few days ago, about 2 weeks ago, that about my radio career, and we had a long phone call. And Colin, have you been following Ian Lee's new show? Yeah. So, what many people don't know that I used to do a lot of professional radio. Okay, so I worked at Heart, I worked at Capital, done a whole load of professional radio. Okay, and how it started was in the hospital where I worked. I joined hospital radio just for a bit of laugh to do, something to do, and I got spotted. A professional radio manager was in the hospital and offered me a job, and it kind of went from there. You know, so it turned out to be a hobby into a full-time career. And after, the fun kind of gets lost if you're doing it every day, day in, day out, and getting paid. You know, hospital radio was great fun. I had no commitments. I would rock up on a Tuesday evening, playing the songs that I want to play and whatever. But then to turn it into a job where you're getting told what to do, what songs to play, when to sing, and the fun was just taken out. So sometimes if you turn your hobby into a full-time career, that fun just gets sent out. You can all drink down the line of buttock.
If Mark can actually find some.
Honestly, I can't. It's going to be my task. I would say my task.
Some posh bottle the other day.
Yeah. Where is it?
Did you drink it?
I did. It was very nice.
Why didn't you send it down to me?
I chilled it. I had some.
Oh, look.
Proper posh stuff.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that stuff.
Yeah, that was
nicey.
Good flavors.
I'm going to be and.
Smashy and nicey there from Terry Longhurst.
Yeah, but I'm going to be and. Who's going to be smashy? Who's going to be nasty? And I'm going to be and. Morrison's sell it. Okay, I have a Morrison's. Also notice that in the UK you have more groups, but with fewer scouts in each group. While here in Brazil we have fewer groups, but with large number of scouts. Health and safety as well, though, isn't it? I think I did have a real big troop a few years ago. I think we had about 37.
Just got the comment underneath. 130 scouts. How many?
They all meet together.
How many leaders? How do you? Yeah. Wow.
Watch my vlog what Gustavo took over, and you can see a scout hall. It's really interesting to see around his scout hall and different rooms and stuff that they have in their scout hall.
Right, I'll look at that.
It's a really good vlog to look. Charlotte in Tesco's. Other supermarkets are available. Look, we've got Morrison's competing with Tesco's. Very true. I need to pay a job that's more fun and fits around scouts. Oh man, it's difficult. And I've met people who've gone to work for PGL because they think that's like scouting. But it's not quite. It's not quite. You can get booths. What's that?
It's a phone
booth.
Is that shop up north?
It's a phone booth.
It's a northern thing.
I thought that was a misspelling for
Northern.
boots. I was like, what? They sell pop in boots? That's a big scout hall. It is a huge scout hall. Honestly, Mark, check out my vlog where Gustavo takes us around his Brazilian scouts. See?
No,
Boots, yeah.
it's with an H.
What is it?
It's a chain of like a supermarket.
A bit like
Up
Co-op.
north. Up
Up
north.
Yeah.
There we are.
It's where Co-op's big up north, but not so much down in London.
Co-op's big. We have a big co-op here. I have like 3 within walking distance around here. What a random conversation we're having.
Well, they're just sort of like convenience stores over here. No, just at the end of the road.
Yeah, they're not big.
Mini
big.
marts.
Yeah.
No.
I think I'm too old to work for BJR. I work for them. I work for them 24 years ago. Oh, you do work.
Nice.
There we are. Oh, Bridget. There we are.
There you go.
Yeah, they sell lard and grits. You can always
I
lie
give you
on
no, do you,
Jezza.
Jezza?
You can always lie on Jezza. And whipping food. Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
Flat clap. Flat
Flat
caps.
clap.
Flat.
Yeah, put your words in.
Or put your teeth in.
That as well.
Small as a big. Oh, we don't have
Yeah, what
really
was in
big
that
ones.
teacup?
Yeah. Cool, guys. 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna. I gotta go to work. Not now, but I gotta go work early in the morning. Can't believe it. I'd say, oh man, my phone's been non-stop tonight as well. You can't be as old as Max. Max is the oldest. Can't mention flat caps as I wear them.
Yeah, as in your profile picture. That's what I was going to say. You got you.
Who's that with Jeremy? Trying to work out who that is.
That's his lovely wife.
Oh, his lovely wife. Yes, his lovely wife. I'm so popular. Don't ask my wife that question. Paul Max, why do we bully him? It's not bullying. It's called character building.
It's banter. I can't wait for the next campfire, Mark.
Will it be a real one or virtual? I could stream a one now. No, maybe not. Maybe not. No. No, it's all good fun, and that's how me and you met, Max, around the campfire, wasn't it? Many years ago at Gilwell Park.
Yes. Yep.
She says she looks 86. Just pretend we're frozen. Oh, and we're back. We're back.
I was just about to press my mouse button then.
Jeremy looks 86. Okay, here's a good.
Mice are always on the dark side, aren't they? Because they've like got the red lightsabers.
Okay, do you think scouting future will be a combination of online and face to face?
That could be one way we reintroduce scouting. A bit of a blend.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting.
I don't think when face to face continues, will there still be scouting online? No.
I think,
Are you telling me scout leaders will still be doing Zoom meetings? Nah.
No.
I think they'll see it as a tool in their belt.
How is it going to be a tool in the belt, Colin? I don't get it.
So I know from my experience, there's been times when I've been running late or something like that, and I've had to cancel the meeting, or the hall's been used for something else. And then it's another tool then to say, right, we're not meeting down the hall tonight. We're going to join a Zoom session, and we're going to have an online scout meeting tonight. It wouldn't be used on a regular basis, I would imagine.
So
certainly more from a behind the scenes executive type thing, I can see it being used a bit more.
So in the exec side, in the leader side, in the training side, in the the big district side, county sides, yeah, absolutely, because it's easier to get everybody online than get everybody traveling somewhere to do an hour's meeting.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, but to give the young people experience, they need to be.
It's not the first thing that we turn to.
Yeah,
it'd be interesting to see how many groups, and I haven't seen any yet, do an AGM via Zoom, and they'll access their. I haven't seen it.
No, I mean, I haven't seen it when you weren't invited.
But it'll give them another tool to communicate with parents and visually talk to them, and present what's happening. And I can see that happening going forward a bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. It provides an alternative because Thursday. Think about picking a Thursday night for a scout night, and it's sort of been Thursday traditionally. Is when it comes to voting, Scout was always a voting.
We got an
place, so
Oh God, Max, have you seen this comment? This reminds me of our webinar.
Yes, brilliant.
Max talked about this and got some very bizarre looks.
Yeah. You can invite farm animals. You can book a goat to come into his. I mean, it's a great way for a farmer to make money. Just sitting there in his pens, streaming goats onto your Zoom meeting. But it's going to be really surprising when
the goat just walks up. So my county.
I was just going to answer that as well. Our county have done a lot of online modules now.
Like safeguarding and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Might get a few more at the AGM. Yeah, that's true. I saw that goat advert. They sound hilarious. You know what? Right, I'll tell you something else. In fact, Max sent it last night. And when I get the train, I get to work train at 5:45 in the morning. That's when I get my train to go to work now. And I spent the whole 45 minutes train journey looking at the website of what celebrity you can buy to join your Zoom meeting. And I thought, ooh, there's quite a few cool celebs that you can get in. But they're not cheap. They are quite a lot.
Yeah. Well, some of that's going to charity, isn't it? So
yeah.
That's what that's about.
No more exec meetings in the Cold Scout Hall. I think we've done our exec meetings quite a lot on Zoom, and it's been great because there's always someone that can't make it or traveling, and you literally have to get home and dash out or whatever. At least it's in the comfort of your own home. But I think we need some time off Zoom and stuff like that, isn't it? Because we're all getting zoomed out. We are all getting zoomed out.
Zooming all over the place.
That's the new one.
We've discussed that already, Andy. What? Oh, he's talking about a goat. But do you think we could continue as Scout meetings on Zoom? Because I've been listening to Scout Canada, and they are thinking of just scrapping the whole of the year. No Scouts for the year. We're going to restart in the new year.
No. There we go. I've got one.
Or if you get your puppet, I'm going to take you offline.
I was going to say 20 quid and you can have a puppet on your Zoom meeting, yeah? 20 quid, Zoom meeting puppets.
Oh, God. Come on, boy.
Oh, dear. Come back, Mark.
He's upset. He's gone to get his puppet. He's not got his puppet with him now.
I ain't got a puppet. He's
just going to he's going to take your socks off and just use one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not to see that.
£5 for some dirty dishes in the background. Yeah.
I'm not going to comment about that. I sit on Max all day and doing Zoom even is a kill. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
I've noticed I'm starting to get a lot of head strain just lately as the evenings go on.
Fibble.
You're not having my Mr. Flibble.
Will we have a first YouTube Zoom meetings? Gustavo, it's really, really difficult. Max, behind you, mate.
Nope.
Just going to take it off.
Incoming.
Just going to take it off. It's really, really difficult, Gustavo. Because we don't know everyone, and we don't want young people that we don't know, and it's so difficult.
Wow.
Oh dear.
Just in case you feel puppeted out.
You look so happy, Max.
Jim Henderson's got nothing on me, I tell you. It's the guy who made the Muppets.
Dirty feet. Max, the question was, will we have Zoom meetings? The answer is no.
No, because
it's a final, like
there's no, because
we don't know everyone. And if you're
there's safeguarding implications with a Zoom meeting.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
But if you don't know what safeguarding means, Colin, just roughly for Gustavo, if you do it in your own scout group, the young person, you should know the adult, parent guardian's names. And in here, I have no idea who Alison Cross is, who Dominic is, who Silver End Scouts is, who John Trotter is, who...
That Jeremy sounds like a cub.
Yeah. Cub.
Beaver.
Okay. And I don't know who all these people are. Over time, we've... Oh, freaking webcam. Thankfully, that didn't happen tonight. Oh, look. My window's a bit crooked. Oh, good God.
Yeah, you got a wonky house. That's the problem.
Wonky house, crooked chair. So yeah, we don't know who everyone is, and it's just a safeguarding issue. Whereas as we're doing it now, that only 3 people are online that people can see as us 3, and no one can communicate and that kind of thing. It's a great idea, and we would love to meet people, but through after parties and things like this, we're talking to a lot more people.
And just to point out that yes, there is a risk assessment for us doing this.
Yeah, we have done risk assessments. We have been asked that, and we do have a risk assessment for being on First YouTube. Gustavo, we spoke about this before even coming on First YouTube. We were discussing how we're going to do it, what software, are we going to go Zoom like everyone else? And it was a real big problem, and we did come that we wouldn't know everyone, and if something happened, it's on our heads. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
House on Hill. Yeah. Jim Henderson. Surely you mean Jim Henson?
Jim Henson. Yes, Henderson.
Him as well.
Him as well. Yeah. Sorry. Yes. Thank you, Andy.
Potatoes.
At least it's no, but it's been great, and I can't speak for Colin and Max, but for me, I've met so many people, and that's one of the beauties of scouting, is meeting so many of you, and I've become really good friends with you guys. But no, it's been awesome. Are you talking about
that? Yeah, that's us. That just frame that picture there, Muppets.
Click.
Oh no, we've got lots of screen, and if one more person sends me screensavers of me, Max, and Colin doing something stupid, I'm going to be like, we've had us think monkey faces and all that kind of thing. We got so much outtakes. We've got Colin showing us his cat, and then that, we
Guinea
got
pigs.
No cat tonight. No cat tonight.
No cats.
Got cat cushions.
Oh God,
that's quite scary.
Is that actually cat cushion of your cat?
No idea. I didn't get it.
Right, show us.
Did he come with the cat?
Let's see if I can do something. Oh no, how do I do this? How do I make it bigger? Oh no, I can't make this. Oh, I was trying to make this full screen. How do I make Colin full screen?
It doesn't happen. What a shame.
Oh, that I learned something new. Put the cushion back up. I learned someone new.
Oh, it looks sad.
Ah.
It looks as sad as the cat in Shrek.
Puss in Boots.
Yeah, where he gets his big sad eyes.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Well, this one's double-sided. Scary.
I am so glad my laptop charger isn't plugged in, and I'm gonna have to say.
I think it's time to call it on the cats.
YouTube. Yep. Yeah.
You know, there's cat videos, and then there's Collins and cats.
Colin drops the cat. So you have chosen death. This was the cat I dropped.
Imagine the stream without audio. Oh, wake up the husband.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. How did you wake up 3 guys? 3 guys on YouTube. Oops, watching a live stream. Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, so am I, Jeremy. I'm nearly got myself into trouble. Yeah. No, it's good. It is very good. But guys, it's 10:20. Unfortunately, it's the end of the road. It's been a great week. It's been an awesome stream. And again,
it's been emotional.
56 minutes stream.
This is going to be a half-hour after party.
On my message to you two, I said, yeah. Oh,
wow. You can go off some people, can't you?
What I can do is I can, I don't know, how do I do this on this one? I can block people on this. Great to got the all. Aston, no, it's great. Thank you very much for joining us. Good night, darlings. Love you all. Can't wait to see you. Yeah, man, Jeremy.
Yeah,
it's man, we're desperate for a campfire, Bush Scout campfire. That's what. Oh, who was that?
Didn't sound that expensive. You might be all right.
That's Max. Should we put Max on mute again?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Just wait. No.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. John, thank you very much for joining us. Awesome. Leo, thank you very much for joining us as well. No doubt we will see you over. Which one will you block? Both of you. Good point. Turn the volume off. Goodbye, everyone. Gustavo. Excellent. Cool, guys. We'll speak to you sometime over the weekend, no doubt. But I'm working this weekend, which is not good. Yeah. So,
I might do something then. I'll do something.
Thanks for the last. Catch you soon. Exit burner. Night all. Good night, gents. Good stream. Guys, thank you very much. We will speak to you soon. If not, we will see you next week. On First YouTube. Until next time. Guys.
Take care.
We didn't tie one.
Wash the hands.
Oh no, what are we gonna do? Guys, take care. Max, have a good night. Colin,
cheers.
See you guys.
Bye.